might have heard that Halifax destroyed Africville in the 1960s. But what if I told you that the destruction of Africville started back in 1905 and that it's connected to hockey? In 1904, the Colored Hockey League was thriving. These were professional teams and they had newspaper coverage. They even played in exhibition games for one of their white counterpart teams to go challenge for the Stanley Cup. Its founders were educated black leaders like James Kinney, who literally hosted Booker T. Washington in his house. Things changed when a railroad company wanted to run its line through Africville. The city seized the land, some of which was owned by the CHL players, and refused to give them compensation. Kinney and Johnston, who were the founders of the CHL, fought in a legal battle for 5 years. Eventually they won, but they had to pay for all the legal fees. Even worse, this caused the white society to turn against the black society. The white rink owners refused to give ice time to the Colored Hockey League, and the newspaper stopped covering their games. Halifax companies stopped hiring black people, and the city closed the Green Market, which was like an open-air public market where indigenous folks and black people sold their goods. The city of Halifax did everything they could to make life for Africville residents really hard. Then came World War I and the famous Halifax explosion. Some CHL players fought overseas, but when they came back, they were attacked by white mobs. The CHL would eventually come back in the 1920s, but it was never able to reach its original peak due to racism and the other economic factors. In the 1960s, the city of Halifax forcibly relocated the residents of Africville. The city either gave them lowball offers or they said that the Africville residents couldn't prove that they owned the land. The reason that the residents didn't have the deeds was because it was originally a maroon colony. So these were people that were exiled from Jamaica to Nova Scotia. The land was theirs because of a deal between Britain and Jamaica. So the city of Halifax shouldn't have been able to put the original railroad in, and they definitely shouldn't have been allowed to evict these people. Aaron Pa Carvey was known as the last man standing in Africville. He was also a defender for the Africville Seasides. Former Africville residents are still fighting for justice to this day. This story is obviously way more nuanced than what I can tell in a TikTok video, so if you really want to know all of the historical context, I highly recommend that you go read Black Ice by George and Daryl Fosty. It does a great job explaining the real people who lived during this time and all of the different contexts around their situations.